Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Overtraded and welcome to another trade recap video. That's right, we are ending the day in green, about $12.87. That means we are officially green on the week. That's really exciting. Meant like way less names here, so did better over trading, at least in terms of the number of tickers. A quick update on the day. BKKT didn't really do much. It just kind of chopped around in this range. Still looking good. You know, I'm kind of taking my eyes off of it under 33. As long as we're in this zone consolidating, you know, over 37 is sort of where I'm kind of interested in it. But if you're being extra cautious, wait for the break of 40. Break of 40 is what led, you know, gave us the test of 50. So if you want to play it safe, wait for that. As long as we're hovering around this line, I am fine with it. FUN gave us a nice little spike here you could have played with. I took a piece of this move here earlier, and DWAC just kind of chopped around sideways. Now what's interesting with FUN, I'm gonna say, is we had that nice first green day yesterday. And so now we have this new range established, and we are going to see if it wants to respect that range. Or if it's gonna fall beneath or break over. But this looks pretty good now. Anyway, over 530, we could see continued upside. I really think there needs to be some sort of catalyst though to make this happen. They have earnings coming up. They have earnings on the 11th. We'll see what they're earning. That could be the death of it though, if they don't have good earnings to post. Yeesh. Let's see, CAR continuing its descent. We're gonna look at that for a third day surge idea. It's you know, it's higher priced, but it could still be something. I was trying to see if there was Avis Warrens, like, you know, CARW or something. Doesn't look like it. PTPI was a big runner today. Took that at the end of the day. DRMA is the new name I'm watching for the break over 7. This is a recent IPO, fresh chart, back at highs. So we are interested in that continuation. Very bullish development there. OCGN gave it all up and more, back at 1186. Crazy. Lucid still looks good, perking a little bit higher from this consolidation yesterday. Looking for this trend break tomorrow. North of 37, super interested in a run. VRAR again hanging out at the lows. GameStop and AMC I talked about yesterday, and I said their daily charts looked super cute. Well, today, look, you got a good spike out of it, you know, up to 255 on GameStop. It was like a 20% spike. And then AMC also gapped up. I'm pretty sure this was a sympathy move to the Bed Bath & Beyond, but man, we got this trend break coming up on AMC that we're looking for. And earnings coming up, if they post good earnings, yeah, that could be the juice that makes this trend break happen and has us retest that 50 level. Really interested in that. Other meme name that I'm looking at is Kodak. Also think that has a pretty cute chart. Have some basing here now in the 630s. Nice little consolidation structure. You know, you can draw a trend break, or you can draw like this sideways trend line. So we're kind of like coming up on it. I'm kind of looking at this bigger slope, but this has a nice reversal coming up as well that we'll keep an eye on. I mean, look at that, just picture perfect. BB, another meme name that's looking pretty good. Has some nice basing here. Starting to see the trend change directions, right? It looks like 1250 is sort of the range to break out of, which would then have us get back into this zone in the 13s, 14s. We got this high at 1711. We got a high at, call it 20, and then we got a high at, what was the next one? 29. Just be aware of that. I'm thinking like big picture, some of these meme names look like they're ready to really do something. So I am paying attention. QuantumScape's another one. Look at that. Nice reversal kind of showing its head here. Over 32, 33 is the break of the range, right? If we get this little triangle thing happening. Boom. Then we can rotate back up into the 60s. Yeah, that's some motion. That is some motion. We're going to put a price level there. Boom. And then we'll put a price level here at 51.97, sort of where we had this hesitation here as well. Just want to get some ranges, you know, for us. Yeah, so those are my meme ideas. We'll go into the rest of the trade recap, and we'll call it ALNA, FUN, and PTPI. ALNA, we took this morning. Let's make it a 1-minute chart, and let's do the show trades. Small, $5 risk, ALNA. I know this isn't real. There it is. Boom. Small $5 risk ALNA here after this confirmation of this pre-market dip. Grabbed here for the retest of the day highs / pre-market highs. 40 shares, sold 20 at 116 from 110. Sold the last half at 112 from 110. So nothing crazy, but nice, easy move. Really liking this system of, all right, get half out in the first pop and then see if there's going to be continuation. Definitely going to try and keep that up through the trading. FUN, another one we took. Here we go. Here's my trade on FUN. So we got this basing, or I'm sorry, we got this spike, dip, held, higher low, a little bit of a false breakdown here. But once we got back over the 450 level, and I've called 450 out as an important level for FUN before, I was interested. I wanted to see it confirmed since we had a fake out earlier. Got in at 472. You know, could have gotten a better price for sure, but 10 shares, $5 risk off of the lows. Selling half at 489. And then selling the other half at 499. So really like how that trade panned out. And then PTPI was my last trade, and the majority of the profits. I attacked this so much, and there's a reason why it's only $9 green too, and that's we'll get into why that is. So I missed this initial run up. Like I said, I woke up late. I missed the open. It's also why I didn't do a pre-market video. 10 shares at $2.99, bouncing off of the 35.50 EMA cloud. So bought $2.99 on the confirmation of the bounce off the higher low. Sold half at 303, other half at 301. Fine, right? Nothing, not that great. I was hoping for a bigger like confirmation move that was going to take us past the highs. Didn't get it, so that's fine. Then we grab 100 shares at 350 and sell at 351. Lame, right? And this is the move that ends up making this trade not as good as it should be, and a habit I gotta cut. I can't just do this like, let me take some bigger size without doing a dollar risk calculation to scalp a move. I get too fidgety. I want things to work faster than they're actually going to work. Doing this the way I took this entry, no way I was going to hold through the pullback to 329. It just wasn't going to happen. And TBH like could have waited a little bit longer for this, to sell this last 5 and seen, waited for these pullbacks to go. If I have the risk here at 267, then, or even if it's 277, then I really should respect that risk level and not cut it just because I'm like, oh, well, it didn't go higher immediately. Like, keep the core position. I would have held through this pullback and then maybe added on the pop as it was confirming. And then, oh, here's another good ad spot. And then it's a higher low. and then you're actually loading up for this bigger move. This was actually more of like a 5-minute move. Boom. God, this looks so ridiculous. Yeah. Anyway, so then moving back to the 1-minute shot. So here's that. Come back. I try it again. This is, getting into that midday range. At this point, I was looking at, I'll tell you what I was looking at this. So I was looking at a trend break out of this. Got long 323, sold half at 327, got the other half off at 327 on the way back down. And then I have this going on. So then I'm getting long here at 324 for the trend break, and then getting half up at 326, and then the other half at 323. And then I'm like, it's midday, I'm gonna avoid this. Like, okay, this is two fake trend breaks. Like, they worked, they weren't fake, but the move I'm looking for is the retest of the highs. So after this, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll come back in power hour. This was great. Spotted this, took 10 shares, $5 risk, 294, sold half at 312. Then I add 100 shares at 334, get it off at 336, the quick scalp flip. This is the thing that is my undoing though, because then I take 100 shares at 331, sell at 327. That wipes out the entire, all the profits I made on this ticker. That right there, every single one. Dumped the core position at 325. And then there's more. And then I get back in over here, and I take 100 shares at 31, de-risk at 328 when it's not working, because I'm like, at this point, I know what I'm doing, in the sense of like, I'm just trying to get in with 100 shares and like make the thing back. But it's not working immediately. I'm down like $2 or something, $3. Let me cut half so I feel a little more comfortable to hold through this pullback. I can just add the half back, which is exactly what I do. I add the 50 shares back at 332, then get 50 off at 338, then 25 off at 353, and then I get 5 off at 357, sell the other 20 at 337. I switched to 5 because I thought this was going to be like the big move, the move that's like retest 380 and break to new highs. So I was like, let me just take 5 shares off at a time into this move, and I can scale out through it. But then on the pullback, once we crossed underneath the HMA, I was like, okay, well, I'll just dump the whole position, because my momentum, in the best case scenario, right, I'm catching this move as we're on the north side of the whole moving average, and then I'm selling on the dip underneath, right? And then I just kind of use the EMA clouds as a guide to help me read the trend and what direction the trend is going, right? So that was the trades. That's all I got. We went over some names that we're looking at into tomorrow. We went over some of the big runners. We went over some of the trades that I took, what I did right, what I did wrong. Happy that I'm green on the week officially. Still gonna take it pretty easy. Still feeling a little bit run down, and life outside of trading is a little stressful, so I gotta be aware of that so it doesn't bleed in. Typically I lose money when I'm going through that, so just keep that in mind, sit on my hands a little more, and be a little more hesitant to take trades. That's all I got. Thanks so much for watching. If you got value out of this video, please hit the like button. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what other types of content you want to see from this channel. Thanks again for watching. I'm Aubrey Trades. I'll see you in the next video.